Hey, it's Gina, and today I'm going to attempt to make a self-feeder for my fish because we go camping a lot. And the materials I'm going to use are a little plastic cup with a lid, some straws, maybe this may come into play, I'm not sure yet. And I have a disco ball turner, because who doesn't have one of those in their life? And if you don't have one, you should run out and get one, because everybody should have a disco ball. It's kind of mandatory. More later. I also found one of these electric timers that you can plug in and some packaging tape. I cut a large enough hole for the fish flakes to fall out of, and I taped a straw to the bottom of this plastic cup. My plan is that I will tape this to my disco ball turner, and as this thing spins around, it will dump just the right amount of food out that the fish need. I now have it taped to the disco ball turner. Let's take it upstairs and see if it works. Okay, I am up near the fish tank now, and I'm adding food to our little container. I'm gonna put about 5 days worth of food. Let's see. Probably have to do a little bit more than that because I don't know how much this is gonna dump out at one time. I might have made the hole too big. I have no idea. We'll find out. Put the lid on. Okay, so we have our contraption here. I'm going to plug it in. Let's see if it works. Okay, the hole is actually up here at the top. Let me twist it just to expedite it. Let's see what happens. Nothing is happening. Not a single thing. All right. So with 2 revolutions, I got just enough food to feed the fish for 1 day. But I need to make sure that they don't get too much food so that it doesn't run out. Okay, I'm set up for an experiment. The timer, I believe it runs in 30-minute increments. So I'm going to do a trial and see how much food the fish will be fed per day. I actually used some tape and I made the hole a little bit smaller so that smaller amounts would come out with each rotation. And we'll see how it goes. I'll report back later. So it is working, but it is producing way too much food. And it kind of looks like it's going to fall apart. Okay, so experiment number 1 gave me about enough food to feed these guys for the entire 5 days, if you do a pinch per day. So we're gonna make the hole smaller, and I also noticed that the mechanism itself, it looks like it's gonna fall apart after a few more twirls around. So I'm gonna try to come up with something a little bit better than what we have going on here. Now, instead of a straw, I'm using 2 Keurig cups and the same packaging tape. I've made the hole smaller, and with each revolution, it's letting a little bit out. I'm gonna turn it off and set the timer and see how much comes out for a daily serving. After trial number 2, we have the appropriate amount of food to feed these fish for 1 day. We're gonna give this a shot in our next camping trip. Oh yeah, disco ball spinner saves the day. Bam.